This is John Paul Rai. I'm coming to you from Tokyo, Japan, and as you know, Amber Heard had a surrogate baby, and I have been following the news. Now, you might also know the Daily Mail, who writes an article with all kind of compliments and details about Amber and her motherhood, and posts a picture which, well, I'll let you guys be the judge. Does it seem authentic? Does it seem genuine? Does it seem heartfelt this time? I don't know. To me, seems like, well, a picture she took for places like the Daily Mail. Anyway, let's get into the article and, of course, make a judgment on what's going on here. And, of course, point out that the Daily Mail is pretty much on Amber's side because there's nothing negative about this and there's really no reason to report on this. Here we go. Here it is. You can see it says, Amber Heard shares a photo with her baby as she says the last 6 months have been the best of her life before wearing a spa mask. I have no idea what the spa mask has to do with anything, but I guess if that's what they need to get a story, okay. She's in the middle of a drawn-out legal battle with her ex-husband, Johnny Depp, but that has not stopped Amber Heard from enjoying motherhood while also carving out some time to rejuvenate. That sounds like the corniest piece of crap pre-planned line I have ever heard in my life. Well, I've heard some bad ones, but it's pretty bad. In 2 new images shared to Instagram, the 35-year-old actress balances being a mom and taking time for self. Do they mean herself? Maybe not. They're really good writers. I guess I'll trust they got that one right. The baby wears blue and white striped overalls as she faces her smiling mother. Heard is also in stripes, wearing a white sweater with a thin navy blue line throughout. Amber pairs it with cropped blue jeans and a worn-in white trainers. Now, who exactly are they writing this article for? Who cares about that kind of thing? And if you care about that kind of thing, is this winning points for you? Is that making you think Amber Heard's a better person? Somebody with fashion sense? Somebody who knows what kind of jeans to wear? Seems like some really incredibly crappy, mundane details to mention, and I could only say the important thing to point out from this is it seems like the Daily Mail is on Amber's side completely. If not, why write this? If they were on Johnny's side, they'd be skipping this completely. That would be the least they could do. And here they go on and on about what she's wearing, and I thought I already said this before, but it's slightly different than before. She wears a blue face mask that's divided in 2 parts, one covering the upper half of her face and another stretching across the lower end. It has cutouts for her eyes, nose, and mouth. Heard holds her index finger to her chin and puckers her lips as she looks pensively out of the direction of the camera. Morning glow, she wrote in the caption to her 4 million followers. Okay then, 4 million. Let's just mention that they might not all actually be human beings. It's hard to imagine someone having like 170,000 on Twitter, but on Instagram, you've got 4 million? I don't know. Just a slight imbalance there when you think about it. The Austin naive secretly... Wait, I said naive. It was deliberate. Start again. The Austin native secretly welcomed her child via surrogate in April. Since then, she's occasionally shared content featuring the infant, even though she said it's none of anyone's business about my private life. Even though she said she wants to keep this infant private, we know she's using it to put it out there, to make it look like she's a good mother. Because who would want to find a good mother guilty? You know, the timing is just somewhat coincidental, but that's my silly little opinion. On July 1st, she shared the news in a lengthy Instagram post. A part of me wants to uphold that my private life is none of anyone's business. I also get that the nature of my job compels me to take control of this. What's taking control of it? What do you mean? If it's none of anyone's business, what does taking control of it have to do with being public about it or not? So things she says doesn't make sense ever, really. Meanwhile, Amber's in the midst of a conscientious litigation involving her former partner Johnny Depp, 58. in August, he was granted permission to continue with his $50 million defamation lawsuit against her. In September, Heard issued a subpoena to the Los Angeles Police Department regarding a 2016 domestic disturbance incident in downtown LA. Let's add to what they should have said here. It was a very desperate attempt because she's got nothing else she could possibly do except try to discredit the cops. They left that out though. The two were married from 2015 to 2017 after meeting in 2011 on the set of The Rum Diary. I've never said this before about The Rum Diary. Obviously, I'd love to see it because Johnny Depp's in it, but obviously, from what I understand and what it seems like, Amber Heard is in it a lot. So if I won't see a movie where they even mention her name, then I don't think I could see a movie where she's in it for quite a long time, even though Johnny Depp's in it. So unfortunately, that is one Johnny Depp movie I don't think I'll ever be seeing. Another thing is this. She was celebrating the 6th-month anniversary of her daughter. And I don't know, I found that a little weird. I mean, I'm a parent. I've got a lot of kids actually. And I've never even thought about the 6th-month anniversary. I mean, every month your kid's growing up, it kind of crosses your mind. Oh, they're 3 months now, they're 6 months now, they're 7 months now. But it's just kind of something you think, like, are they walking yet, talking yet, using their hands yet? Things like that. It's not actually something you celebrate. Maybe I'm getting old. Maybe them youngsters out there celebrate 6-month anniversaries. But then again, Amber's not that much younger than me. So, I don't know. Seems weird. And of course, every time we see her come out with this baby, we've got to remember that she wants to be private. It's no one's business. But she throws out things in the media that she know they'll cover about this baby. If it's going to be private, keep it private. If you really want something to be private, it's going to be private. Now think of me. I'm not famous. I'm not huge. I don't like flick my fingers and, 10 news sources pick it up right away. But this channel's got 6 million views. It's got going on 15,000 subscribers. So I'm not exactly like hidden from people. So things you guys don't know about me, I've kept private because, well, I want those things to be private and no one knows those. But the things that I don't want private, well, those slip out. Sometimes I even hint at things once in a while if I don't want it to be private. Sometimes I throw things in slideshows. Sometimes I put things in comments or on Twitter if it's not on YouTube, and I don't want it like right out there in everyone's face, but you could find it if you want. I don't talk politics here, but on Twitter I do once in a while. So, that means I don't want it totally private, so I'll find a way to get it out there. But if I want something private, then it'll be kept private. 100%. No questions asked. Things about my kids, my family, whatever. It's not really something you've got to struggle with keeping it private or not. It's not like someone's going to break in our house and report on things she's got written in her, drawer or on her PC, unless it gets hacked, which, well, I guess she claimed that happened with some nude pictures and stuff. But the point is, if she wants something kept private, it will be kept private. But she doesn't in this case. You guys, of course, let me know what you think down below. Doing shout-outs, special thanks, things like that. If you're not subscribed here, consider it. I'm doing Depp vs. Heard, pop culture. I think I said what I'm doing already. Oh Lord, it's late. It's like 1 a.m. here. So, if you're liking this rant and you do subscribe, you'll get more of it. I screw up the other videos, and this was a screw up, but I'm keeping it because what the hell, rolling natural here. See you next time.